Test. Test.
We will call the meeting to order, and we will do roll call. Ready for roll call, Nate? All right, if you would please mark present. Not sure it worked, Nate. Madam Clerk, go ahead and take roll, please. It did? All right, we do have a quorum. Mr. Whalen, would you lead us in the prayer, and Mrs. Williams, will you lead us in the pledge, please?
comments, Lord, I just pray that you help us be considerate of those of us who differ in opinion, and that it's okay. We can have differences of opinion, we can discuss things, we can work through things, walk away from things, maybe in disagreement, but respectful of each other. And I just pray you help our country in that regard as well. A lot of back and forth in the recent events. And we just really need some healing in this land. And a way in which we communicate to each other without so much hate and anger. So please help us not only in this meeting, but as a country. I ask that in Jesus' name.
Amen. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before I ask for an approval of the agenda, just please make sure your microphones are pulled in front of you before you do speak. Is there a motion to approve the agenda? By Mrs. Baker. Is there a second? By Mr. Jogerst. Is there any discussion? Okay, you can go ahead and vote on that, please. Okay, that passes unanimously. We'll move on to the consent agenda. Is there any items that the board would like to have removed? If not, is there a motion to approve? So moved. By Mr. Modero, second by Mr. Whalen. Any discussion? Okay, seeing none, you may vote on that. And that is approved unanimously as well. Is there any public comment tonight? You can come up to the podium, please, and then state your name and the clock will begin. Right up here at the podium. And there's a clock. If you look up, and that will reset that, and that will count up to 3 minutes. Okay. That's what you'll have. And it will start as soon as you state your name. You can go ahead, ma'am.
My name is Sally Brandt, and I'm from Pearl City. And I own the land that is just north of the property that is going in front of you with the zoning. And I went to the objection meeting because that was the only time that I had ever heard about this, that happening. I had no objection. I feel I live in a democratic country. I can live I can do what I want to do with the property I own. Chet can do what he wants to do with the property that he owns. My objection is the objection meeting. And I am feeling that tonight you'll probably just be rubber stamping it, so I thought that I had a chance to come and tell you what my concerns were, or what they are, actually. I sat in the back.
Topic of public comment. That's kind of a judicial proceeding. And the evidence needs to, that the Zoning Board of Appeals needs to be restricted to that proceeding and then reported to this body. And since the other side of that proceeding isn't present, we're not supposed to allow public comment in relation to that issue.
Okay.
Did you have anything else that you'd like to speak on tonight?
No, that's it.
Right, thank you. Is there any other public comment? Mrs. Williams. Go ahead, state your name, please.
Okay. My name's Lynette Williams. I am here to basically give a public service announcement that on Tuesday night at the Freeport Public Library during the League of Women Voters meeting, At 6:30 p.m., they always have a program, and this month's program is about the failing immigration system. If you're interested in attending, it's going to be done by immigration attorney Sarah Dady, and she is from Rockford, Illinois. Again, it is Tuesday, September 23rd at 6:30 at the Freeport Public Library.
All right, thank you. Is there any other public comment this evening? Mrs. DeMeester? Again, if you would please state your name and the clock will begin.
All right. Jackie DeMeester. I think it's terrible when we have someone coming here to speak that we don't allow her to speak. That's all I have to say.
I'm sorry, that's the
I don't care.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Any other public comment? Mr. Whalen?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Tim Whalen, just for those of you that are aware of what happened in light of the recent events of a man being shot and killed in the event of public speaking at a university, there will be a celebration of his life this Sunday at 1 o'clock at the down by the library at the debate square from 1 to 3. Just wanted to make everybody aware of that. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any other public comment this evening? Okay, seeing no other, we'll move into executive session, 5 ILCS 120/2C11, litigation. When an action against, affecting, or on behalf of the particular public body has been filed and is pending before a court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds an action is probable or imminent. Is there a motion to go into executive session? By Mrs. Hayes, is there a second? By Mrs. Baker. You may go ahead and vote, please.
Yep.
And that passes unanimously. Thank you, Mr. Jogerst. Director Williams, you are up for your zoning report, please.
Good evening. The Zoning Board of Appeals held its hearing on Thursday, September 11th, 2025, with a quorum present. The only hearing for the evening was for Agreco Energy Transition Solutions, Brinkmeyer Solar, who is requesting a special use to construct a 4.99 megawatt AC community solar facility on 22.9 acres of a 38.5 acre parcel at Illinois Route 73 and Hershey Road, Pearl City. Testimony was presented. 1 of 7 adjacent landowners objected. The ZBA voted to recommend approval by this board with the condition that the company, accommodate the adjacent landowner's septic drain field location.
What's the pleasure of the board?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. By Mr. Hadley. Is there a second? Second. By Mr. Diddens. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please go ahead and vote. That passes. It's like 9-3 that passes. Members voting no were Demeester, Jogerst, and I believe Whalen. Anything else, Director Williams?
No, sir.
All right, so I'll move on to the chairman's report. I'll be pretty brief. It's pretty easy for us as a county board to sometimes take for granted the hardworking and dedicated employees that we have in this county and the difficulties that they sometimes experience during their daily duties. This became very evident to me during the last Zoning Board of Appeals meeting. Tonight, I'd like to address some comments that were made by a few people who openly disparaged one of our many committed and proficient department heads. I've known Beth Williams for the better part of 9 years now, I believe, and in that time, she's proven to me time and time again that she is a person of integrity, committed to operating her office professionally, and always in the vein of what's best for Stephenson County's public interests. When I've asked her in her office to take on new responsibilities without hesitation, she has stepped up and taken on these challenges. Now, it's no doubt the public has a right to say whatever they wish in public comment. They can make ignorant, damaging, defamatory statements about anyone that they wish. I, however, will no longer stand idly by and allow those comments to be made without stating for the record that I cannot think of a better or more qualified person to manage the intricacies of zoning in Stephenson County. Beth and Nicole are a hardly noticed asset, the way I look at it. We don't really hear much about it unless there's something going on. But I, for one, wish to stand with you, Beth, and thank you for all that you do to make Stephenson County a better place. All right, we'll move on then to action items. We'll move into finance first. Mr. Whalen, I believe you have an action item.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yeah, we had put together, or we opened bids prior to the meeting at finance for the next 5 years of audit services, and we had a few people show interest, but only one actually place a bid, and that was Sikich, our current provider. And the committee voted unanimously to approve that vendor submission, Sikich, at hopefully everybody can see the report on there for fiscal year 2025 through fiscal year 2029. And that starts fiscal year 2025 at 59.5 and goes up to 68.3 in fiscal year 2029. And I would so move to approve that as presented.
A motion by Mr. Whalen, second by Mr. Jogerst. Any discussion on this? Mr. Modero, go ahead.
Yeah, since we're approving the one we've been using, I was just curious, does anyone know how long we've been using Sikich? Just
go ahead. Mrs. Newcomer, go ahead.
It's
been 5 years. We did an RFP prior to starting with them and asked for a 3-year contract with 2 additional years, so.
Anything else, Mr. Moderator?
No, that's it. Just curious.
Anyone else? I apologize. Anyone else? Okay, you may go ahead and vote, please. Okay, that passes unanimously. Any other information out of your committee, Mr. Whalen?
Going through the budget process, we approved some items, some budgets at the meeting, and got a lot of work to do in October yet. So we may have 2 or 3 next month. So we'll get her done, though.
All right, thank you very much. We'll move on to public property and safety. Mr. Bush, no action items. Do you have any information you'd like to share?
No, not at this time.
All right, we'll move on then to the administration committee. Mr. Jogers, no action items. Any information?
Yeah, we also worked through most of the budgets and approved those. We got a couple yet to do, so we're in good shape. So thank you.
All right, thank you very much. On to court services. Mr. Diddens, no action items. Any information that you would like to share this evening?
No further action. We've been working on budgets too, so nothing new. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Nursing Center, Mrs. Baker, no action items. Information you'd like to share?
Yes, so remodeling started on September 6th. They've been prepping and priming and painting residents' rooms, working their way throughout the facility. They did do a quick survey with the staff and received 4.83 stars out of 5. Very happy with the way things are going. They migrated to an electronic referral system. This is great because all of the referrals come through one centralized location. So they're excited about that. Last week they got 18 referrals. They had 2 admissions. This week they had 3 new admissions, 1 starting, another one tomorrow. Census will be 50 tomorrow. So that's all I have.
Great.
Good things happening.
Thank you very much. We'll move on to planning and development. Since Mr. Frick is here, would you handle that as well,
Yep.
please? There is an action item.
Approval of iWorks service agreement. This is an additional service that will allow for online applications for permits, making it easier for people to obtain them and be more compliant. With that, I make a motion to approve.
Okay, is there a second? By Mr. Diddens. And if I could just ask for a point of clarification, this is for the zoning department?
Yes.
Okay, all right, very good. Any questions? Okay, seeing none, you may go ahead and vote. And that passes unanimously as well. Any other information on planning and development, Mrs.
Not
Baker?
at this time.
All right, we'll move on to Public Works. Mr. Brandt and Mr. Newton are here, so Mr. Modero, would you mind updating us on what's going on at Public Works, please?
Sure. It's getting close to the end of the season, so everyone's rushing to get those projects on that we didn't quite get to while the weather was reliably cooperative. You'll see a few roads temporarily closed, a few days here, a few days there. That's just some last minute work. I'm trying to get every inch we can. I do want to point out 2 things. One, as I mentioned last month, Animal Control is looking at a new facility. There's been a lot of slow, methodical work trying to figure out how to fund it, some creative sources, including grant searches. So it's not ready yet, but look forward to that in the future. That could be a nice and well-needed development in Public Works. I also want to point out the construction on Forest Road. If you've been through there lately, you've noticed that you can't go through there recently. I want to point this one out just because it was a surprise. They found a water main while they were doing their due diligence, and it can't be fixed fully right away, but by working and coordinating with numerous other agencies, we're going to fix the road, and the other repairs are going to come later. And it's just a good example of Public Works always reaching out, having contacts, and getting as much done as efficiently as they can, including working with partners in the community. As I've said before, it's just a delight to work with a department that runs so efficiently.
All right, well, thank you. I appreciate that report. Seeing there's no other new business, is there a motion to adjourn? By Mr. Bush, second by Ms. Hayes. Any discussion on adjourning? Seeing none, you may go ahead and vote. All right, that passes unanimously. Thank you, everyone.